Guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos, but I thought I should come on and just chat with you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's been a hectic year between getting COVID and just day-to-day life, Um, but yeah, like this year, I started going back to my walks, and what happens is I actually fall on my walk because I have this hiking stick that I take with me just in case. And it just so happens that, like, I guess it started to get chilly and I got this like cold air in my back, and it had me walking all funky, like leaning to like the right side a little more. So I was having a hard time walking, and so I was trying to sit down on this like brick, I guess like brick wall in a sense, so I can sit down and just regrip and just gather myself. But as I tried to sit down, I hit the corner of the little like thing that I was gonna sit on, and that makes me fall. So it's like great. And since I had the hiking stick on my left hand, I just kind of threw it to like the side, and instead of falling on my knees, I fell on my butt. Because I mean, because of the accident, I have arthritis on both of my knees because of the way the impact of the car was, of the other car to my car. It kind of made my car got squished my legs pretty much. That's how I broke my legs. But but yeah, so I was like, I'd rather fall on my butt and then hurt my knees even more. So that's why I fell on my butt. And since I was trying to hold on to like the little brick area that I was gonna sit on, I ended up getting like a scratch on my wrist, like right above like where my tattoo is. But yeah, that happened, and I honestly I was like laughing at myself. It was just like, oh, why? Why does it have to happen to me? You know? So, um, yeah, I guess some guy and his mom saw me and they helped me up. And since I forgot my phone that day, they took me home, and they just knocked on the door, and they told them that I had fallen, but I was fine, and that he brought me home. My mom, of course, being the Hispanic Latina, um, freaks out. And it was like, I'm fine. It's just the fact that, like, I had a little oopsie daisies and fell. But I'm fine. I was just a little sore, but other than that, nothing bad happened. Um, but yeah. Um, then from there, it triggered like my panic attacks again. I was like, oh man, I'm having so many issues. And then eventually, like, I was still afraid, but like, I was like, no, I need to conquer this first. But so slowly, it's actually been getting better. Like, I can actually go down the driveway by myself without needing my stick, like I was needing to before. So I'm like, wow, that's improvement as it is. And then so that I healed from that, and now my best friend is planning her wedding, and since I'm her maid of honor, um, she asked me if I can go dress shopping with her because she really didn't know like flatters her body in a sense. And I was like, of course. We're pretty much like family, even though you're my best friend. But yeah, we went to do that. Not yesterday, the Saturday before. And that was actually pretty fun. But we did that, and now we just wait for her wedding day. But pretty much like I wanted to come on because I know, like, what do I say? I know, like, let's say, like, I'm quick to like get like upset, like when something like really hits home to me. Like, I guess I can say, like the other day, I got really like upset because since we had gone out to dinner with my friend after her dress shopping, well, I got full easily, so I brought home my leftover pizza, and I was eating it that day, and I put ranch on my pizza because I like ranch on my pizza. And when I was done using the ranch, I was cleaning the lid because it's one of those squeezable like ranches, and I was cleaning the lid, and the way I was holding it was the fact that like I was holding onto the bottle with my right hand while I was cleaning it with my left hand. And while I was cleaning it, I realized that I was squeezing the bottle even more, causing more ranch to come out to fail. Because you know how like it has like those squeezable like ranches, they have that little hole on top of the lid. Not on the top of the lid, but like when you open the lid, there's like a little hole there. Well, it got accumulated there, and I was cleaning that, but I was having a little trouble, so I asked my dad for help. Just because I didn't want to make an even bigger mess, because then they flip out. So I did that, and of course my dad gets annoyed and mad and just like, why? You should have asked me for help from the very beginning. It's like, no, I'm learning how to do this on my own. Like, it's not gonna happen like overnight, you know? I have my own technique sometimes, but like sometimes my technique fails a little bit, but in the end I still managed to do it. And that's the thing that annoyed me, because it's like, where like I guess like I got really like, I got mad because it's like it hits home to me, because it's like, yes, I have a motricity disability, but it doesn't mean that I can't do anything. I just have to do things a different way. But you know, I don't feel disabled in a sense, because I can still walk, I can still talk, I can still do things in my own special way. So yeah, I got really mad, and I just remember that like I was like, you know, I need to do things on my own. They probably might fail, but doesn't mean I can't do them. You know, I just have to figure out a different way to do it. And so I got really mad, and I was like, oh, stop being so prideful and accept that you need help with certain things. And it's like, and I told her I'm not being prideful. It's the fact that like I need to learn to do things on my own. Sometimes they go great, and sometimes they don't go that great. But doesn't mean I can't do them. Just have to do them a different way. So I got mad, and I told her, you know what? I don't even know why you wanted me to live in the accident. Like, you should have just let me go then. And I just got really upset, and I went upstairs to my room and I started crying, because I was just like, you know what? I feel like I'm a burden to you guys. So, you know, in my head I just felt like that was the better option in that moment, but obviously, no, I like my life. Yes, it's difficult at times, but you know what? Doesn't mean I can't do nothing. So yeah, I got really mad and I went to my room and I started crying because I was just like, you know what? I'm upset. I'm really hurt because they might feel that like because of my TBI, my traumatic brain injury, I react like that. It's like, no, I've always reacted like that. It's just the fact that like now I get more sensitive easily. And so, and like what they were saying like really hit home because it's like, you know, I do things a different way, and it's like you guys don't have the patience and don't want to accept the fact that like, you know, sometimes I need a little help. Doesn't mean you have to do it for me. But yeah, I got annoyed and I was talking to my boyfriend. I was telling him like, you know, this. And then I messaged my psychologist and I told her about what was going on, and I told her like, you know what, I'm really upset because it's like I'm not physically disabled. I'm just have a motricity disability. Doesn't mean that I can't do it. Just have to find a different way to do things. And so when I had my appointment with her, I was telling her about it. She was like, "Yeah, I was really worried about you because you sound really upset." And I was like, "I was upset, but not like to the point where I was like gonna do something to myself or anyone. Like that's stupid. It doesn't solve the problem for anything." So that was that. And yeah, like for me, it's like, yeah, it's not that like I rather say something when I'm upset about something than for someone to keep going at it, and they just kind of walk all over you. It's really annoying. And the only reason why I say that is because when I was in school, I was more of like the follower in a sense, and like, and people would just have to be like, would kind of like say things and would walk all over me, and just I wouldn't say anything because I was outgoing, but I was shy, you know. So yeah, I was like, that's part of the reason why people would walk all over me, because I didn't speak up. I never said anything until I actually said something. They were all like, "Oh, you can actually defend yourself. You can say something." And I'm like, "Well, yeah." Like that's the thing about now. I don't have. If someone gets upset because I say things the way they are, then sorry for you, but I rather say things the way they are than be stepped all over, you know? And that's part of the reason why, like, I have, like, what do you call it? A low self-esteem in a sense, because after the accident, like, before the accident, I was, like, really outgoing and had, like, high self-esteem. But now it's, like, since I have difficulties, like, executing, like, let's say if I want to do my makeup like how I used to, yes, I can do it. It just takes me a long time. And to do it, I have to, like, do it a certain way and hold, like, my brush a certain way just so it can be, like, flawless now. But you know what? So far, the way I do my makeup right now is really good for having a disability with, like, my hands and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like you just have to find different ways of how to do things, and just, you know, like, yeah, things like that annoy me. Like, if it really, someone says something like that hits home, I'm gonna say something, because it's like, you know, not everyone has the disability where like they're in a wheelchair, or they're like, or other disabilities, you know. I have a disability with like my hands where like I can't coordinate certain things, or things fall pretty easily. No. where things fall pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, so far, I want to say that, like, you know, if someone like you is going through things like me, with that have like the motricity, like disability, just keep going and keep trying to be as independent as you want to be, because if you don't keep trying, you're never going to accomplish it. You just need to keep doing what you're doing. Do you, you know? You can't just do what other people tell you to do. But yeah, remember, stay safe, and love you guys. Peace out. Bye.